Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we have a new mythic hero to look at. But before we do that, I want to let you know that I will have a poll in the community tab tomorrow about, or today. I'll update the description when it's actually live. I don't know when you're watching this video. But I will have a video, or a poll rather, live for if you'd rather have all of the giveaway items listed separately or together, and then you just randomly get assigned one. They are kind of different, and I will announce them kind of in the community tab, and then also in the hero tracker video that's coming out in like 2 days. I'll have all that ready for you by then. So just be on the lookout for that. The giveaways are happening. There's at least half a dozen things. I think more, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I don't know if, given how different and varying they kind of are, if you guys would rather like sign up for each one that you want separately, or if that's too big a pain and you just want to randomly get assigned a prize if you win. Either way, so I have seen the thumbnail. I've seen the title. It's creeping right up there. You can kind of see it. This is an interesting move. This is a really interesting move. So if you guys don't know who Altina is, if you're not familiar with the Tellius series, which I'm a huge fan, so Altina is actually kind of like a legitimate mythical figure within the Tellius realm. And she actually was, I think she's probably best known for, like, if you've heard her name before, but you're not really sure who she is, she was the first hero to kind of wield Ragnell and Alondite at the same time. Which, if you don't know what those are, that's Ike's sword and Black Knight's sword. So it's she's a good candidate, man. She's a good candidate, and I'm assuming she's red. She's a sword unit after all. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but it's not Leaf. We know it's not Leaf. I kind of thought if it wasn't Leaf, then he would play a bigger role in Book 4, kind of moving forward, based on how Thor had interacted with Thrasir and Leaf at that point. So I don't think we've seen the last of Leaf, and I think that's probably why he's not closing out Book 4, which is an interesting choice. But either way, let's look at this trailer. Let's see what we got going on. That was a long enough intro, I think. Let's get into it so we can actually see stuff, and I can stop talking so much. This is exciting. I definitely didn't expect this. Oh, dude, she's got a boat. Sweet.
We must protect it.
Bruh. All right, hang on. Let's since we already know, let's just take a look here. Ragnell, Alondite. Let's go, baby. Okay. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. Inflicts speed -5. Unit attacks twice even if foe initiates combat. Yo. And it's got a might of 10. Bruh. Let's freaking go. The rest of her kit doesn't seem that exciting. I see Vantage in the B slot. So that's a thing. I think off top of my head, Quick Repose might be a good B slot option for her, given that her current B skill is not that great. Especially given that, unit can attack twice regardless. Yo. We got some Master Sword stuff going on here over with Reinhardt. Alright, so Twin Blades is her special. It boosts damage by 40% of units' res. So she's going to be a res heavy unit. We know that. Disables non-special skills that reduce damage by X%. Interesting. Okay. The damage boost is interesting, though. I wouldn't expect her to be a big res heavy unit. Although, I guess, given her role, I won't spoil anything. But I guess now that I'm thinking about it, res heavy does make some sense given what she did. Ashura's Chosen. Asherah? However you want. I think it's Ashura, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. What's canon anymore? Yune is Yoon now. Nothing makes sense. Neutralizes effective against flying bonuses. If unit is adjacent to only beast or dragon allies, or if unit is not adjacent to any ally, grants attack defense +6 during combat. Okay. Alright. Okay. So she's a flyer. She's a sword flyer, by the way. And I believe she's an Estra. And then we have Attack Defense Oath, which at the start of turn, if unit is adjacent to an ally, grants attack defense +5 to unit for 1 turn. So not only does her A skill give a buff to attack and defense if adjacent to only beasts or dragons, or not anybody, but with Attack Defense Oath, we get another buff. So if you're next to, I guess, a beast or dragon ally, you're going to get 11 in the attack and defense just by being adjacent to a beast or dragon unit. That's pretty solid. So that tells me that she has a bonkers amount of attack, she has a bonkers amount of res, she has a bonkers amount of defense, and her speed is terrible. That's what I have learned from all of this. Because there's no, like, speed -5. I would be very surprised if she was a super speedy unit. Watch her have, like, base 37 speed, just for the lulz. But man, this is cool. This is cool. I'm excited, man. I love me some Tellius. Her art looks pretty solid, too. I'm a fan. I am a fan of what's happening here.
Guide me.
Dude. Seeing the swords there is super dope. Alright, so we got Fjorm, Lyn, we knew them, Marth. The whole top half of my bracket down there is pretty much a given. So we got Bride Fjorm, we got Yarn, we got Summer Levitain, Summer Gunthra. Boom. Alright. So we didn't get the mythic, but we predicted everything else accurately. And I think that's what matters. Because everything else is a little bit harder, right? So for what that's worth, I'll just make a quick note. Oh my god, dude, her art looks amazing. For what that's worth, that means that we're jumping ahead to summer. We are not really paying attention to the 3 houses units yet, so they will be coming shortly, probably. I think Claude will probably be the first one up, followed by Edelgard, if I'm thinking about this proper. But they will probably be January, December, if I had to guess. So if you guys are waiting on some Fodlan friends, your time is coming. But right now we're into summer. And I mentioned in the last, in the prediction video that we're like 2 months behind on where we were last year as far as seasonal units making a recurrence in these monthly banners. But I think this is a pretty good indication. Like we're into summer. We'll probably get through summer by February. And then we will be back into spoopy Halloweenness probably by like April is what I would guess. So just some off the top of the dome. I will cover all of this in like hero trackers and prediction stuff. So don't commit it to memory yet. I got you covered. Subscribe, come back. We do those videos every month. But yeah, we nailed everything except Leaf. Because Altina, I guess, wanted to make an appearance. But that's really cool because I don't want to spoil anything. The video is long enough. I don't want to spoil anything. If you haven't played Tellius, or if you haven't like dove into the information that is present in the Tellius stories, you should do so because there is a whole lot of lore worth discovering in the Radiant games. Easily my favorite set, next to Fodlan. Tellius and Fodlan. It's difficult to choose at this point because there's a lot of lore in those games. Anyway, I'm rambling. Keep an eye out for the poll that we'll be talking about giveaway stuff for December. My favorite stuffs from the year. What else? Subscribe if you haven't. I would like that. I would appreciate that. And that's it. That's all I got. Let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for Altina. And we will have the hero tracker out on Thursday. We will have the banner summon up on Friday. And then we will have a live stream summon happen on Sunday. So all kinds of good stuff coming the rest of the week. But that's it for me right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.